Welcome to today's class. It's going to be a chair yoga. We're going to start off seated on the chair for a meditation and some warm-up postures. We're going to warm up head to toe, and then we're going to come to some standing postures, and then we'll complete it by doing a cool down sitting on the chair again. All right, so let's begin by finding a comfortable seated position. You can be at the back of your chair or near the front of your chair. What will help you to relax, but yet be upright and tall through your spine? See what works for you. Just kind of find that just right position, letting your hands rest anywhere. And then go ahead and either close your eyes or just let your gaze go forward and slightly down. I'm just going to take a minute here just to connect into our breathing, connecting body and breath together. And let's everyone take a nice inhale to feel that lifting up through that crown of the head. Keeping that lift, exhale and settle your weight to the ground, to the chair. And then just continue watching your breathing, inhales and exhales. And the breathing is helping us to calm our bodies and warm up our bodies. Let's take 2 more full inhales and full exhales. Next exhale, go ahead, open your eyes and lift your gaze. Starting with the head and the neck, you're going to take your right palm out and then just curl the fingers in nice and soft, making a soft little fist there. Right arm down towards the ground. And allow the arm to be kind of heavy so that your right shoulder can really relax. And then the left palm out to the side, and then that left hand is going to come up and over to your right ear. Thinking about keeping that tall, upright spine, we're going to bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. The hand is only there to guide you. You're not pulling on the hand. Let's come back up again. And 2 more, gently taking it to the side for 3, 2, 1. Come straight back up again. And then last one, 3, 2, 1, and up again. Bring your left elbow forward, and then you're just going to turn your head so that you're looking towards your left leg. And from here, keep that tall, upright spine again. And we're just going to tuck the chin towards the chest. Go ahead and bring the head down. The hand is just guiding, it's not pulling. Gazing towards the left leg. And then lifting back up again. 2 more, tuck the chin down for 3, 2, 1. Come back up again. And last one, 3, 2, 1. And up again, facing center. Relaxing both arms down for a tall seated mountain position. Let's get ready for the other side. Left palm forward, fingers curl in lightly, making that soft fist. Let the arm be heavy and relaxed. And right palm faces up to bring the arm up and over, keeping the spine upright, no curling or rounding in the spine as we take the right ear to right shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Come back up again, soft with the hand, going over to the side. 3, 2, 1. Back up again. And last one. 3, 2, 1. And back up again. Gaze towards your right leg. Bring your right elbow in front of you. Now your fingers are pointing down to the back of your skull. Keeping that tall spine. Tuck the chin to chest for 3, 2, 1. Back up again. 2 more. Tuck it down. 3, 2, 1. Back up again. Last 1. 3, 2, 1. And back up again. And facing center, both arms relaxing by the side. Both arms forward. Now this time we're going to tuck chin to chest. And again, be careful not to round in your spine. We're going to be tall and upright. Bringing your hands up overhead. So just a gentle guidance with the hands as you tuck your chin to chest for 3, 2, 1. And back up again. 2 more, tuck it in, 3, 2, 1, back up again, and last 1, 3, 2, 1. Keep your chin tucked down and land your hands to your knees, and then go ahead and lift your head up. Let's rotate the shoulders now, one, then the other, and let your arms be loose and let your hands be loose. Now we're just warming up the shoulder blades, the rib cage, that whole upper body. Taking a couple more. All right, now this next little sequence is called a wing and a prayer. And there's 2 different options here. I'm just going to turn to the side. We're going to be moving our arms. And we have the choice to stay tall and upright and not move the spine, or if we want to, we're going to go into extension, back bend, and flexion, rounding, forward bend. So let's give it a try. All right, sending the arms straight ahead, palms facing each other, and then open those arms out to the side. Bringing your elbows down towards your ribs. And then here, we'll just try it with the tall, upright spine. Inhale, here's the wings. Exhale, palms together, keeping the spine tall. Now we can try it with the extension and the flexion. Inhale, open your wings, lift up into the heart extension. And then exhale, bring your palms in front of you and curl and round in for that flexion. Let's do 2 more. You choose. Inhale, lift up or just straight spine. And then exhale, forward and curling in or straight spine. Once more. Inhale, open. And exhale, fold and curl. Inhale, let's go back and open again. And now we're just going to bend one elbow up. Doesn't matter what side you start on. Really reach that elbow to the ceiling and then over to the other side. Now we're getting some side bending, lateral flexion. Let's do 2 more on either side. So moving the spine in as many directions as we can. Nice. And now bringing your palms face up again and then curling your fingers in. We're going to bring the knuckles together. So now we're going to take it into a spinal twist. So letting your soft fist be in the center of your chest and so that it's in line with your chin. We're going to try and keep the head and the hands in the same line. And so let's go ahead and start to twist over to the right, everything going as one unit. And yes, let your hips move into that if you want to. And then come to center. So head staying in line, going over to the left. Head staying in line with the hands, going over to the right again. And center and left. 1 more to either side, and then when you go over to your right side, just kind of notice how far you can go. just by using your muscles of your back to go into that twist. Getting a benchmark, a baseline, going center and then over to the left and just noticing how far you twist. What's your range of motion there? We can test it at the end of the class to see if it's any different. Nice. And back to center. And relaxing. All right. So from here, we're going to continue with a little bit of movement through the lower body. So we're just going to do what's called a Sufi roll. And starting upright, going over to one leg, center, and then the other leg coming back up again. You can make your rolls as big or small as you want. And then we're going to go 2 more in that direction. Last one. And then let's go 3 in the other direction. Feel free to make them smaller if you want to. Last one. Nice. Okay, moving down towards the hips. Hit hands onto the hips, and we're just going to lift one hip up so we get the glute off the chair and put it back down. Lifting up the other one and down. 2 more. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. 1 more and 1 more. Okay. Next movement, hands on top of the knees. I want you to resist a little bit on your legs. We're going to lift the right leg and you're resisting. You're kind of pushing the hand into the knee and the knee into the hand. And back down. Left leg lifts, resist, and down. 2 more. Right leg and left and right and left. Beautiful. Scoot yourself to the back of the chair. Send your right leg straight out. Now we're going to do circles with the ankles going in one direction. It doesn't matter which direction you go. Let's go 3 in the opposite direction. And then point and flex, point, flex. 1 more. Placing the foot down. Left leg goes out. Make your circles with the ankles, 3 in one direction and 3 in the other direction. Pointing and flexing, point, flex, point and flex. Placing that foot back down again. Scoot yourself to the front of the chair again. So now we're going to do a variation of a sun salutation, but we're going to break it down into different parts, and then we're going to put it all together. So first part, arms relaxed by the side. Letting your breath guide you. Inhale, reach your arms up. You can take it to a letter V. If you want to, shoulder distance apart, or if you want to, palms together. Exhale, everything relaxes down. 2 more. Inhale, take it to where you want. Exhale down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. I'm just going to shift to the side so you can see here. Next movement, we're going to press the arms back and we're going to lean forward. And then we're going to lean back, bring our arms forward. 2 more, press back, lean forward. Lean back, arms forward. 1 more, forward and back. And then come to an upright position. Here we go, the next sequence. Turn your palms up, inhale. Exhale, pull your elbows back, hands beside you. Inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale, elbows pull back. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Now this time as we take the arms forward, the baby finger side of the hands are going to come together. We're going to lift the arms up in front of us. Maybe we can also get the forearms and the elbows together. And then you lift up And then you start to take your elbows apart, palms together, and down, palms in front of the heart. Let's do that again. Send the arms straight ahead, open your palms, baby fingers touching, and then lift up. Maybe the forearms and the elbows can also touch. And then elbows apart, palms together for prayer position at your heart. One more, sending it forward, opening your palms, lifting up those arms. Maybe the elbows come together, and then they come apart, and then hands to the heart. Nice. And just take a couple of breaths here just to settle in and see how that's feeling so far for you. Relax your arms. Now we're going to put all of that together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms back, you lean forward. Exhale, arms forward, you lean back. Inhale, come upright through your spine, turn your palms up. Exhale, pull your elbows back. Inhale, arms forward, hands and forearms come together, up overhead. Exhale, elbows apart, hands to the heart. Relax your arms. Two more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, lean forward, arms back. Exhale, lean back, arms forward. Lean forward again for that upright spine. Pull your elbows back. Bring your hands forward in front of you and up and over. And then hands together, down to the heart. One more round, relaxing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, lean back. Sit upright, turn your palms up. Pull those elbows back. Bringing your arms forward and together in front of you. And then with an exhale, elbows apart and hands to the heart. I'm just taking another couple of breaths here. Okay, let's get ourselves ready to come to standing. So go ahead and stand and place your chair so that it's at the front of your mat and that you're standing behind the chair. So we're going to add that sun salutation in, but we're going to add a half sitting, half standing posture. So to do that, hands on the hips, send your hips back and start to bend your knees. Try to keep your knees back and your hips back versus knees forward and not. So keeping that nice bend into the hips. All right, so that's where we're going with that. And then straighten yourself up again. Here we go with the sun salutation. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Here comes half sitting, half standing. Press your arms back, hips back, bow forward. Stay low in your hips as you reach your arms forward. And now turn your palms up. Straighten your legs as you pull your elbows back. And then arms reach forward, baby fingers together, forearms together, up and over. And then elbows apart and hands down to the heart. And then hands land to the top of the chair. Going for a downward facing dog, start to walk yourself back. And finding that place where it's going to be comfortable for you. You can have a soft bend in the knee or straight legs. I'm trying to find some length through the tail and through the crown of the head. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Let's get ready for our standing postures by lifting our head, looking forward. Step your right foot forward. We're going to prepare for warrior one. So back heel to the ground and front knee bending over the ankle. Finding that tall upright spine again. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And if it feels fine for you, go ahead and lift your right arm up. Taking 3 breaths here. Changing this to warrior 2, I'm going to be turning my back to you for this posture. Send your right hand forward to the chair. And then we start to turn our whole body over to the left side, and then rearranging your feet a little wider and find the bend in your front knee over the ankle again. And then go ahead and take your left arm down to shoulder height. And if it feels fine, take your right arm up as well. 3 breaths. Next posture, we're going to get ready for warrior 3. The right hand lands to the chair, the left arm reaches up. Now we're going to start to turn to face the chair. So we'll pick up our back heel and start to turn the whole body forward. Back heel stays lifted, left hand to the chair. We're going to take a half a step forward with that back foot. To do it, we'll put a little bend into the knee and hop it halfway forward. Let's get ready for warrior 3 by bending the knees again. And then you're going to hop forward so that your back toe comes off the ground. You can stay in this diagonal line like this, or if you want to, you keep going forward. You can put your hands on the chair. If you're feeling steady, you can take one hand to your heart in prayer, or maybe both. See what works for you today. One more big breath. Steady yourself to come back up again. You're just going to lift the head and the chest as the left foot steps next to the right. Nice. From here, let's take it back to downward facing dog. So go ahead and walk yourself back again. Stretch it out. And let's get ready for warrior 1. Looking up, step the left foot forward, and then spin your back heel down. Find your bend over your ankle, gazing forward. Lifting your right arm up, lifting your left arm up, if you like. Go ahead and take up lots of space. Breathing. One more full breath. You transition to warrior 2, the left hand lands, and then you start to turn your body to the right side of the mat, and then rearrange. Take the back foot a little further back, find your front knee over your ankle, and then place your right arm to shoulder height. And if you like, your left arm also. Warrior 2. Transitioning now to warrior 3, that front hand comes to the chair. And then as we start to turn to face the chair, we start to lift the back heel and the top arm comes up and over to land to the chair. Let's take that half a step forward with the back foot forward. And then once we're steady again, we're going to just hop it into warrior 3. Take the bend in both the knees, give yourself that hop forward. You can stay in that diagonal line or feel free to tilt forward. Hands can go to the chair, one hand to the heart or maybe 2. One more steady breath there. And then we're going to just come to a standing position, right foot next to left foot. Nice. Take hands to heart just to check in again. Okay, now we're going to take it into a balancing posture. So just to the side of your mat, the long edge of your mat here. So we're going to do eagle legs. And we're going to take the leg that's closest to the chair, and you're just going to cross it over the ankle. just like a kind of a casual little stance there. And maybe that's going to be your posture today, or you can also just lift the foot off the floor, and that's going to be your balancing posture. You can put hands to the heart if you want to, or keep a hand on the chair. Now our other option, let's start again. We're going to bend both the knees, let your legs be close to each other to get a nice solid base. And then you're going to lift your left leg over your right and lift it as high as you can so you can cross one knee on top of the other. And then you're going to have your toe touching the ground. If you're feeling a little more adventurous, feel free to take the toe off the ground. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. So we're in that half standing, half sitting position. Again, with the hips and the knees bent. Only this time the legs are crossed for eagle. Nice. And then to come up, just push down into your feet to straighten up and one leg next to the other. And you can just turn yourself around here. I'm just going to turn my chair around so I can stay facing you. So the leg that's going to be closest to the chair, you can just do it with the ankle cross if you want to, or lifting the foot off the floor, one hand on the chair or hands to the heart. Variation B, get your feet close together, take your half sitting, half standing posture, and then you're going to lift your top leg, your leg that's closest to the chair as high as you can, so you can cross it over, and you're going to try and kind of squeeze those thighs together as well. You can have both of the toes, feet touching the ground, or your leg that's crossed over, you can lift it off the ground. You can hold onto the chair or hands to heart. One more big breath. And then both feet touch, push into the feet, straighten up. And then back to tall mountain position. Nice. And now we're going to come back to seated. We're going to take that eagle seated. So just turn yourself around again. Find yourself at the edge of the mat. Finding our eagle legs. Left leg is going to cross over right. Now, before we get fully into the posture, I just want to show you what's going to come up and options that we have when we get there. You can keep your legs like this, or you can put both your hands into the front of that top leg, and you're going to pull that leg up a bit so that you're more crossed knee over shin. Or if it feels okay in your hips, you can maybe cross the knee to the ankle. So it becomes like a figure four position. Okay, so that's coming up. Let's begin with just the legs crossed. So left leg on top. For the arms, they go out to the side. The left arm will go under the right arm. Left arm under. Give yourself a big hug, hands on the shoulders, elbows to your chin. Here's option one. Option two, you start to bring the backs of your hands towards each other. Maybe they can get a little closer. Maybe you can get your palms together. And if these options are not very available for you today, you can straighten out your right arm, and then you use your left arm to pull it towards the body. And then whatever variation you chose with your upper body, now we're gonna change the legs into the figure four. Bring it either to the shin or maybe to the ankle, where you can just keep those legs crossed. If you're in any variation of eagle, keep your spine lifted as you bring your elbows up, and then you pull your elbows towards your navel, but you're still tall through the spine. Take another inhale here. Exhale, now the whole body starts to lean forward towards your figure four leg. Breathing. more breath. And then inhale, start to lift up your body again, lift up your elbows, arms come apart, arms relax down, and then both feet to the ground. Other side, right leg crosses over left. Quick review, you can stay here, or you hold on to the knee to see if it's comfortable to shift it knee to shin, or can you shift it knee to ankle? That will come up later. Ready? Arms out to the side. So right leg is on top. So right arm will be on the bottom. Crisscross the arms. First do the hug, elbows up to the chin. That could be your posture today. Or bending the elbows so that your fingers point to the sky. Maybe the backs of the hands come a little closer. Or maybe you can slip your palms together. And if those are not workable for you today, just straighten out your left arm and then let your right arm pull it towards you. And then let's find the figure 4 on the leg. You're gonna keep your legs just crossed the way they were, or to the shin, or to the ankle. Whatever variation you chose for eagle, inhale. Lift your elbows to your chin. And then exhale, pull your elbows to navel. And then from there, bow forward. 3 breaths. Slowly bring yourself back up again. Bring your elbows up, undo your arms, let them float down. And then put both of the feet to the ground. Let's give our hamstrings a stretch here. It is very helpful to be right near the edge of the chair for this one. Left leg out, left toes turned up. Hands to your right knee, inhale, and then exhale, take a lean forward. And just breathe into stretching the back of that left leg. One more breath. And let's come up to do the other side. Straighten out your right leg. The foot will be flexed as you place the heel to the ground. Hands on your left knee, inhale. And then exhale, leaning forward. Inhale, let's come back up again. Now let's try that twist again. So get yourself comfortable with your stance. Both of your hands will land to the outside of your right leg, only for support. They're not going to be pushing into the leg. The spinal movement will come from the spine. So first off, just placing the hands to the outside of the leg, then just take a quarter turn and just see how does that feel in your spine. If it feels good, but you want to try a little bit more, then go a little bit more to the side. Hands are just gently supporting. If you feel like you got a bit more twist in you, start to look towards your back shoulder. You can put one of your hands on the side of the chair. And then just keep yourself in your twist, but release your hands and just check your baseline again. Is it different than that first twist that we were in? And then let's face forward, get ready for the other side. Both hands to the outside of the leg, going just a quarter way. Spine is doing the twist. Test that out. Maybe you can look straight to the side. Test that out. Maybe you can look back behind you. Maybe move one of your hands to the side or the back of the chair. And they're just gently holding on for support. And then just let your hands float away from you so that you find that place where your spine just can naturally go. Does it feel different than your first twist? and then facing forward. All right, we're going to come into our final resting posture. So if you want to sit near the back of the chair again, go ahead. And then everyone, let's take a nice big inhale, lifting up again. And then exhale, go ahead, close your eyes or just keep your gaze low. Just breathe here. We'll take a couple more breaths. Turning your palms upwards. Inhale to bring your hands together in front of your heart in a prayer position. Exhale, go ahead and open your eyes and lift your gaze. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today.